The rectangle below is built with algebra tiles. Find the area of this rectangle as both the sum of its parts and as the product of its dimensions. So any rectangle has two dimensions, its length and its width. And if I want to show the area of a rectangle as a product of its dimensions, this was an example I think I used in class. Let's say that this rectangle has one of its dimensions is 4 and the other dimension is 3. So I can express the area of this triangle as a product of its dimensions, 3 times 4. That's one way to show the area, 3 times 4. The other way that I can show the area is as the sum of its parts. And if I look at this, these are all unit tiles. There's 4 of them, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So expressed as the sum of its parts, the area is 12. So length times width, 3 times 4, is sum of the parts 12. So that's what we're attempting to do here. And if I take a look at this, my dimension along the top, the length I guess I could call this, is an x, and then I've got a 1, a 2, and a 3. So this dimension is x plus 3. The other dimension that I have is an x and then plus 1. So this dimension is an x plus 1. So if I want to show the area as the product of its dimensions, we're looking at the length, x plus 3, times the width, x plus 1. So this is the area of this rectangle as the product of its dimensions. The other way that I can show this is the sum of the parts. So if I take a look at the parts of this, you can see I have a single x squared, so that's one of my parts. Let me zoom out a little bit. There's an x squared. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 x tiles, so I would say plus 4 x's. And then I have 1, 2, 3, so I'd also write plus 3. So this is one of my answers, right? That's the area as the product of its dimensions, and this is the area as the sum of the parts. And just like 3 times 4 is 12, it turns out that, yeah, x plus 3, the quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 1 is x squared plus 4x plus 3 also. So those are the two parts of this answer. And if you're wondering where they would get written here, this would be the x plus 1 times x plus 3, and this would be the x squared plus 4x plus 3.